have not been on this channel in quite a bit. So I wanted to come on and basically talk to you guys and sort of give my beauty channel a break because I've been uploading videos like crazy over there. And I just figured this channel needs some tender love and care. And that's basically what I'm going to do. This is no edit outs, no cutouts. I'm just going to talk and hopefully I can help people or, you know, whatever. Just, yeah. So basically, let's see. I'm on my computer right now. I'm logging into my account. I have not logged in, so I have to do this YouTube updating with Google Plus, which I totally hate that. More options for updating your channel. Good things. Alrighty. So I'm gonna have to actually go ahead and look. Okay. So the last video you guys probably saw from me was when I get back with my ex, and I did go in to talk about, I think I quite remember what I was probably feeling during that time. I definitely did not ever want to get back with my ex, and that stands today. I did have 2 videos that I did not post that I filmed January 26th, and they were actually in 2 parts. This.
No matter what I did or what I could do, he would still walk away.
Yeah, so this video I probably didn't upload because I did break down a lot. And I don't know, I just didn't want to upload it. So it's basically called my revelation, and it was basically me realizing that no matter what I did, my ex wasn't going to get back with me. And I finally just let him go. And it took me about, 6.5 months to a year. So my current situation, as you guys don't know, if you went to my beauty channel, I am in a fresh, brand new, loving, God-fearing relationship with this boy, well, this man. His name is Steven. He's Korean, and he's 24, so he and I are only 2 years apart, so we're both very young, but we're both very much in love. And I do believe in my heart that he is my soulmate, and he does believe that I'm his soulmate too. I think God brought us together in the most unusual ways, possible. When I look back now, I think it's crazy how we met and how the place where we met is no longer there. So it's like we served our purpose to meet each other. So before I go into that, I wanted to let you guys know that I officially cut off ties with my ex as of 3 months ago. The unfortunate thing is, this was prior to meeting Steven, and what happened was my ex, I had not talked to him for a whole year. I actually just let him go, and I think that bothered him, and he got back into contact with me and wanted to meet up with me. So I said, sure, whatever. I didn't have any intention of being with him. I didn't want to, because then I feel like everything that I ever gone through would be kind of for nothing. Like, it would all go in vain. So I pretty much just told him, sure, let's meet up, whatever. And my intention of meeting with him was to basically share him the gospel. He's agnostic, I think. I don't really quite know where he lies. He grew up Catholic, but somehow strayed away. Catholic is so full of legalism, and I don't want to go into that. That's a whole nother topic. But basically, my hair's so long and hot right now. But basically, I felt like I had to do that in order to let him go, because as a Christian, I do feel like the people that I talk to and I no longer talk to, their blood is kind of on my hands if I don't preach to them or at least share the gospel with them. And I think at the time I wasn't very mature in learning about Christ and the gospel. And now I've, gone to Bible study. I've been, in and out of in church and doing different things and studying the word and stuff. So I feel like I have a whole lot more ammo equipped to go ahead and share the message. But at the time when I met back up with him, it was basically solely on my personal experience on how I returned back to God, because I did stray away from God, and at some point I felt like I just didn't want to believe anymore. Especially after my ex broke up with me. And I think that happens with girls. We make our boyfriends the center of our lives, and humans are so temporary. And it's so important not to put your faith and not to put your heart and everything all on one human being, because it's obvious and clear as day that humans fail all the time. So I guess that's the message that I learned, and that is probably why I am so much more happier in the relationship that I'm in, because he cares and he's so adamant about church and his Christian life, and he does have a lot of struggles, my boyfriend now, and I actually helped him get through a lot of them, and we're still trying to get through a lot of them. And I also have my struggles too, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say, hey, I'm all happy now, because a lot of that breakup situation really tore at my self-esteem, and I have a lot of insecurities, and I made sure I shared that with Steven, because I didn't want any surprises. I didn't want him to doubt me in any way. I just had to share with him that I have a lot of insecurities because of my last relationship, and that, I'm still a work in progress. So basically that's where I am right now. So the meeting with my ex did go well. He tried to make a few moves on me. He tried to, hug me and kiss me and all these things that I basically denounced. I told him, I can't, I'm just here to share something with you. Close the book and close a chapter of this book in my life, because I can't be in it. I just can't. And especially after I got with Steven, I really had to tell my ex he had to stop talking to me, because it was just not fair. Not fair to him, not fair to me, and not fair to Steven. So when Steven and I made it official, which was very fast, I won't lie to you guys, it was pretty quick. And I know people might say, oh, Steven might be a rebound, but he is not. We've been together for 8 months now, and I honestly believe in my whole heart that God sent him just for me, because my heart is completely healed, and not just because some boy came into my life and filled in that void that I was feeling, all that loneliness that I was conjuring up inside of myself, but Steven brought me back to God, because I'll have to share you guys how we met a little bit later on. I'll make sure I post more videos here, but he brought me closer to God, and that God hole in my heart just sort of filled up, and I guess now that's kind of where I'm beginning to find my peace. Because I didn't have that peace before, and now that I know this person loves me with all his heart, he cherishes me, he gives me all this love and attention and just things that I've always wanted from a guy. I didn't expect it. He is my partner in crime. He's my cry partner. He's, my laughing partner. We're goofy. We're so much alike, yet so different, and our life situations are so much alike, yet so different, and I think that was not a mistake, and I do feel like, this is it for me. And I personally feel that if this isn't it for me, then I don't really know. I just can't imagine anything better. I feel like God gave me the best that I've always wanted. So that's pretty much where I am. My ex had a very hard time swallowing that pill, and in fact, it took him. Okay, because on the other way around, it was me always contacting him and begging him and pleading him, and it took me a year to just stop. And, after not talking to him for so long, he could tell the difference between the girl that he left 2 years ago, or a year ago, 2 years ago, versus the girl now. And I think he shared with me that he had a lot of regret regarding our situation, that, he wished he hadn't broken up with me, that he wasn't strong enough, that, he regretted it very much so, and I could tell. So for a while we were in and out talking. He would call me, and then he came up with so many things to try to like meet up with me again, and I basically said that I can't, you know, such as, oh, I could bring you some fruit. I mean, he works for a farmer's market, so he would like, you know, sell vegetables and fruit. So he would have all this leftover fruit. Can I come bring it to you? And I was like, oh, sure, I guess. But then after that, you know, I just called him back and I said, actually, you know what? We need to stop. I wouldn't want Steven to be talking to his ex-girlfriend if, you know, he was with me. So it's not fair to Steven. And I did tell Steven that my ex and I were still talking, but I did tell him that I told him that we're done. Basically, I only wanted to share the gospel message with him. And I don't think I was equipped enough, like I said earlier, but I think I got my point across. And that's really up to, you know, kid to figure out exactly what that is. I mean, I can't force anyone to believe in God or Jesus, but, you know, I am a messenger, I am a vessel, so I have to do my job. And, you know, then I just let it be. And no sooner than I sent that text, it was like 3 days later, kid had texted me that he can't get me out of his head. He can't let me go. And I did not respond. And I have not heard from him since. And it's been about, you know, 2 months. So, God be with him. But my life is so much better. And I can't try to please everyone, and I'm not going to try to, you know, sugarcoat or baby or feel sorry for someone who broke my heart, especially because I did nothing wrong. So, you know, I know it is my word against his. He knows I did nothing wrong. I can pretty much guarantee that he wouldn't really be able to explain why exactly he broke up with me. And, you know, like I said, he regrets it, and just have to go from there, you know. So, yeah. Okay, so I kind of had to, like, make sure I piece them up because it can be kind of, I don't know, on this channel, I don't think I can upload longer than 15 minutes, I think. So I'm just going to try to piece them up. And if I can crunch them all in one video, I will. So, yeah, but that's pretty much my life right now. I'm so sorry I abandoned this channel. One of my subscribers said, too bad I don't update this channel, so I felt bad, and I was trying to figure out my login information, so I figured it out. And I'm going to be updating this a little more because I'm still finding my way. I really am. School's kind of suffering, but I'm sort of just trying to work my way around that. But other than that, everything's good in the hood. I'm more so focused on repairing and rejuvenating and re-emphasizing and replenishing my relationship with God first and foremost. There is this vertical relationship that we have with God, and when everything is right with him, then everything else around you will be right. And that is what Steven and I have been learning, and I'm pretty much ready to really feel like a Christian and really indulge myself in God's word and the gospel. And I can't tell you guys how much I have learned about, you know, my faith and the gospel, and just being at this new church. It's just taught me so much that I really didn't think I knew, you know. So anyways, I don't want to get all preachy here, but that's pretty much what has helped me get through a lot of the problems that Steven and I have faced. And, you know, we're going to continue to face problems, but that's just life. But when God is in the center of it all, we can't go wrong. So, if you guys notice, I have this ring on my finger. Steven bought it for me, and he has the other half. So we have this quote that we always say, to infinity and beyond. It first started off with my sister and I. We would say, like, we would insult each other, but like if I say, oh, that light is pretty, she's like, your face is pretty, and I'll go, your body's pretty, and she'll say, like, your existence is pretty. I say, your to infinity and beyond is pretty, or whatever. So I kind of passed that on to me and Steven, or Steven and I, and we said it quite a lot, and he pretty much wants to marry me later on in life, but, you know, it's a little too soon, and we're both still trying to get settled in. You know, he still lives with his mother, and I'm still sort of dependent on my mother, so we kind of want to wait till we're, like, mature and can, like, live on our own. But he did give us these promise ring sets, so his says to infinity, and mine says and beyond. So, and then I got us a gift, the heart necklace. So This is what it looks like. And then he has the black version, and so they come together like this, and it makes a little heart. So we both wear it every day. If you guys see my last few videos, you might see this necklace, and I never take it off. It's always on, and same with the ring. So, but yeah, I hope you guys are doing well on this channel. I'm so sorry I abandoned it. I'm such a loser. But, I will be uploading a whole lot more. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching and staying tuned. And I hope this is good news to you guys. And I just pray and hope that we're all just going to learn together. And if any girls are going through a breakup right now, I guess I can tell you now that it's going to pass. It is not the end of the world. It's not the end of your life. There is someone out there better, and you deserve better. Yeah, I actually can look back at my old videos and tell my old self that, you know, because I've seen them, and it hurts sometimes to watch because I can sort of remember the feelings I was feeling, and those feelings aren't even there anymore. It's crazy. Like, my heart is, you know, it has bandages, but it's like completely healed almost, so I don't have to, like, I can start removing the bandages, you know? It's a good thing. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.